Blocking large camp with Sentry, medium camp with an Observer Ward, which now gets dewarded by Pantomime, but also body blocking for a good 3-4 minutes as Knight, now he's trapped inside the cogs. Whirling Axe is out, but First Blood coming. Clockwork under the tower, gets the kill.
10 returns. I got a creep!
I'm here!
This is classic Dota. This actually is so classic Dota.
Oh,
Everyone is... Oh,
he's
no.
dead! Queen of Pain
No.
blinks away from the last tower hit as well!
That's
On. Acid Spray with Concoction, that's a lot of damage. And Chandra's going to slow him down and has the impetus. This is a dead Mars. Cut down by the Alk and the Eng. Oh, but that Avalanche, that's actually bought enough time for him to get away. The Concoction and the impetus. Oh, man. Super close. The separation between life and death there. That bottom jungle. Ember Spirit doesn't have chains, so just a Flame Guard, a Stomp. Yeah, simple enough to bring down the Tiny. Bit of recovery money there. They've got the Alk.
Open them up.
And they've got the Alk with the Avalanche toss.
Oh,
Speared him against the trees. Down he goes.
Yeah. It feels like
an Ember Spirit who no longer wants to buy a Yule Scepter or something early on.
I think it's not bad at all. It's also like
hesitation in your voice there, she. Every game. He wants to try and match the farm of the Alk. Keep his net worth up as they do. Arena the trees bottom. See big numbers Enchantress. That is the arena being spent, but they'll get the tier 1 in the trade for it. I use the glyph to delay the inevitable downfall of the objective.
the glyph reset.
Go on Afterlife.
Anyway.
There we go. Oh, Slayer in such a good spot. If he dies here, I don't think he really cares, but he's actually going to go aggressively and play towards the Queen of Pain, bringing Ironcrad up here as well. They've got the cogs pushed back. A little toss there from Sayush, and Move going to lose their Tiny. And Clockwork.
This is just like a worst case scenario for you, man.
Yeah, he blinks on cooldown for another 4 seconds. They've got Battery Assault chipping away at the Quap. She will blink away as the Hand of God heals her. Now Slayer, hookshot TP. They've got a spear to cancel it though. They'll always be able to find that pick off. But it's chaos, it's nonsense. You know, you're having to react to try and buy time for the troll, and you're straight back into mid lane. Acid Spray with this Orb of Corrosion Sleight of Fist takes Sayush down to like half health with 1 slight. And there's the second one to finish the job. And double
we did it.
Helped.
We found a way to hit the mid tower.
Oh, yes. And
Oh, yes. That's fine. We take these.
Way.
It's hard. I'm telling you now, it's so hard.
Arena now on Slayer. They'll kill the Clockwork. Oh.
They're trying to defend mid. They're committing heroes.
Yeah, DP and out. Just put their bodies in the way. But now you know Arena's down. Orchid did get revealed.
I've tried. Oh no, they're still gonna go for a fight here.
Yeah, there's a lot of damage. Ember Spirit jumps straight into the middle of them, but he's going to get himself back far enough away to allow BB to close the gap now onto Afterlife. Sayush got demolished, and they've got to give up on that mid-tier 1 push. There's a lot of Dire vision here, but it still doesn't feel like the Dire want to play into it or fight. Troll just got his Battle Fury, so he's in farm mode. And Meldril does kill Ironcrad in the back. Queen of Pain back in with that Arcane Rune. Doesn't even need to expend the Sonic Wave. I'm playing under their vision. Waiting. See if they can spot an avenue in onto BB. No, just a silence and a blink away. Elf is going to forced into selfless positions while Alk is being selfish. And Clockwork moving into that aggressive position. Maybe allows them to go on this Queen of Pain, but the Hand of God in a blink again in a second. They missed that silence. Will allow Meldril just to get away.
I think OneMove are trying to take fights as far away as they can from Troll to give them the maximum amount of space.
Well, that wasn't a fight. Not a fair one anyway.
It's good. It's so good though.
Yeah, now doesn't have that backup plan. No safety net, but a great hook shot from Slayer. Slides in towards the forest on the left side and finds Afterlife's Mars. And rallying around that Clockwork.
I can see that as well.
Curious. A toss in. Take down Slayer quickly. Alchemist. He does spot the Tiny under the Acid Spray as Afterlife thinking about jumping back in with a spear, but it doesn't get the arena down, and they need the Wild Wing to hurricane them out of danger. But in comes BB with a DP ulti, slowing them down. The toss back, Sayoj saving Afterlife, gets the Mars out of there. Is he going to sacrifice himself for this? It looks like he will. With the Spirit Siphon, BB has more than enough. But the wave has been cut. Queen of Pain makes sure that this push will be halted. Slowed down at the very least. Oh, where's the protection? There it is. I don't think they can take it anymore. Now they've got to give up. That's something that Mind Games have been a little lax on, is they're moving into this top jungle and they're not dewarding. They're not removing the vision from the Dire. And Big Num's going to get caught here because he is under observer wards. And he's Slayer's pinging it out now saying, hey guys, we've got to sort this out. We've got to deal with this vision.
I honestly can't believe they're getting away with what on feeling ready. He's got that basher. He can kill. He can murder.
Yeah,
it's time.
Alright, he jumps in, he gets the 2-man avalanche, but BB's there with a BKB. Hook shot across, gonna catch him as well. Knight, though, ready to fight with his BKB. As that concoction landing on the Chen and the Quap, but a blink away will create a gap for Melajul to escape as Afterlife is in. BB blown up and a good Sonic Wave pushes them off. Slayer nearly dropping inside the arena, but they've got these Yule Scepters now to try and hold this Knight Troll in place. And I've realized now that Clockwork's buying Yules as well. They really want to try and catch this troll inside Battle Trance or whenever they can, but Knight so capable of turning and fighting. With the help of the spear and his Battle Trance, he blows up the Ember Spirit. Big Num might be in trouble as well. They've got the bash on the Alk, but Knight wanting to move away. The Hurricane, the Wild Wing pushes him into the waiting arms of Slayer's Rocket Flare. The creeps are being taken up, stolen, trading hands. Big Num loses the Wild Wing now. Knight might have stayed around too long. They've got Yules, the Exo, and he can't even BKB TP because there's always that threat of the Slayer Clockwork. They're just focusing him with the imp shots, and there's the hook shot landing onto the Troll Warlord. He gets the Battle Trance off at the last second, though. Able to turn and fight within the cogs. Afterlife with the arena, trying to trap them inside as Knight in the 1v1 battle, losing out to the Alk, who's a little bit stuck, but will move forward with the concoction until he realizes this fight has come to an end. They lose the clock as OneMove somehow holding their ground and just standing there. Oh no, Ember Spirit silent spear. They've caught him out. They don't follow through, but another concoction gonna go astray. Landing back into the Alchemist.
There's no Alchemist ult.
And a toss back finds BB. No BKB, no Yules. And this is on the doorstep of the Radiant base. If they get Big Num here, maybe another couple of kills. Think about forcing buybacks and poking high ground, because Melajul with a catch on to Aincrad here forced the Yules early on, and Sayers with the blink of a toss kills him off. And they're breaking up staircases. They've got this tier 3 in their sights.
I can't believe they didn't manage to kill Knight there. I thought it was really good when the Clockwork managed to separate the Tiny from the Troll, because you could clearly see he wanted to toss him to safety, but there was no target, so he was forced to use BKB on Troll. I thought it was over for him at that point, but this was his 8-second BKB reveal. It lasted a little bit too long. And that lifesteal was pretty insane too. The heals from Chen, everything kind of coming together in their lineup to just make sure that Knight can freely play these fights. They lasted for so long. These Yules though, I mean, I know obviously that OneMove won that fight, but I really loved the Yules. You highlighted them earlier. Again, like, say you moves in with his Tiny, he knows that...
They're pinging. They saw the Chen. They know that Troll's nearby. Sleight of fist to try to get vision. The hook shot. Slayer finds the target they want. The Avalanche trying to delay this. Silence comes. The BKB being held by the Troll as the Alk turns onto the Chen instead, trying to remove that hero from the fight. Turn back onto Aincrad though and blow him up. The Ember's down. Slayer has to self-Yules now. The DP struggling inside this arena, has to self-Yules herself, but when she lands with a thud to the floor, she's gonna fall. Not enough to heal her up. An Alchemist left all alone. A triple for Knight. The Troll, the big bad boss of this battle, gonna run towards Dino's Alk. One last concoction's not gonna help you. When Mars arrives, give the rampage to everybody, run away to give Knight the 5-hero sweep in that team fight. As Afterlife spots the Enchantress, Yules and sent skywards, but Melajul with the Sonic Wave clipping onto this DP. A very low duration Black King bar there from BB. Gonna really be afraid of this Arcane Rune, Haste Rune, Queen of Pain charging into your base. And Knight with an Aegis. And his Troll, you can't kill him once, can't kill him twice. He's just gonna break open your base again.
Bam, 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 bam.
You're a bit. You know about the Flintstones, don't you? You're a bit young for that, maybe.
I was about to say a little bit before my time.
Yeah. I just when you're saying bam bam bam, you know, he's one of the kids in the Flintstones.
It's also a sound.
It is also a sound, yes.
I know, I was making a very obscure Flintstones reference.
No, I'm not saying that. Just like that. That's what you reminded me of. Just bam, 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 bam.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Sheepo, reminding me. Yeah.
I
needed that today.
Why would you talk about that? It's embarrassing.
I made an Austin Powers reference at the major, and I got called out by someone for that as well. Big Num has no buyback here, so 4v5, one move, up to the high ground again.
Yeah, I feel like Troll would really enjoy having an Ags this game. Just to deal with these chains.
Sayers forcing the BKB. Good hook shot. Slayer catches a couple on the way through, but the Hand of God, the heals, and keep the Tiny alive a little bit longer, forcing MG to focus on him. And now the Yule Scepters, keeping Knight away from the barracks, but this is so much expended. Chemical Rage, Exorcism, Yules, BKBs, and Mind Games, all they do is hold their high ground.
It's like seeing gold, literally. When you see those 3 BKBs pop, you're like, okay, boys, we gotta, yeah, you have so many cooldowns down now. It means that if you ever get any stun, they are stunned. There is no getting out of it.
Yeah, just come back up for round 2. A Troll, a minute and a half on Aegis, kind of wants to die. Pops the Satanic, but Yule's up in the duration. I'll look to take his first life, but he does still have BKB Battle Trance when he respawns. There's no tongue to toss him back, so a little bit trapped here behind the barracks. But Afterlife's ready with a blink and an arena. Impetus shots landing on the Troll. BKB just before the concoction lands. And the Wraith Pact limiting the damage the Radiant can bring, so it looks like Move going to retreat now. Fall back a little bit.
Getting Glyph is still a win. Hells by getting a Nullifier.
Let's smoke up to high ground. BB sees them coming. But they've got a Hex. They found the Alk. He's speared against the arena. He's dead. He's dead for 70.
That's Rax.
Nowhere near buyback. This might just be game over. There's no BKB on DP.
Online.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's middle.
I mean, you have to give massive props to his team, right? Because whilst he was like going 0-1-0, literally not taking part in the game at all, is a feat is only accomplished because his team did such a great job of giving him that space.
Yeah. Oh, the Hex again. Aincrad. Oh, he's trying to play with him, but he does have buyback available. Alchemist respawning in 10 seconds. Slayer still trying to play forward on this Troll Warlord. BKB Battle Trance. He's ready to continue fighting in range mode. Got off his Satanic as well, but the Yule Scepters stopping him from regenning. They've actually caught Knight out and killed the Troll. The defense of the base. The Ancient being held. Aincrad back in onto the Tiny now. And they'll rip through him with the Impetus hits. Okay. These Yule Scepters. Sproink? Yeah.
And they have a lot of good Ags.
Oh, DP. That's tragic. Slayer trying to catch up to this Queen of Pain. They have rooted and trapped her in the cogs, but she's able to get out with a BKB. Can't catch up to Afterlife either. BKB TP, nothing to stop it now.
But Mind Games, it gives them that,
opportunity.
Hope. It gives them hope.
Enchantress, no hope though. A Wild Wing push back into the Abatos, displacing Big Num to the high ground. Slayer, he's in there with a hook shot, looking towards Knight, but he got his BKB off pretty early. So they'll be able to shred through both of the supports, but both of those supports have buybacks, so we're still in a 5v5. And Radiant do have this nice high ground ward. They can play into their vision. Sayers with a gem though, he's gonna get rid of it. No more ward, no more vision, no ability now for Mind Games to play up to that high ground.
Post.
Yeah.
Waves pushing in bot. They're feeling pressured.
A Hex. A Clockwork is in. Self-Yules. Alchemist charging that concoction, but he can't see the Troll. The Glimmercape kept him safe. They do blow up Pantomime as the arena focusing onto the 2 in the back. The DP and the Enchantress. They turn and fight into the Troll now, though. Do they have the Shard with the Fear? The catching out the Troll with the Bash with the Glimmer again. Pantomime's buyback. Paying off big time, and the focus on the Alchemist will allow Knight to bring them down. Nothing left for Mind Games to give. And GG called.
But nicely played by OneMove. Bringing it back to a 1-1. I can't believe at the height of my brain